They lost the final in the replay to Manchester United.
Here we go, guys. FA Cup semi-final at Wembley. Crystal Palace play Aston Villa for a place in the FA Cup final. Oh, but bloody Villa! Come on! We need this. Come on, the Villa. Let's get to the final of the FA Cup and get our first trophy, hopefully, in nearly 30 years. Kickoff's about to commence at Wembley.
Well, it's been transformational. They were only just outside the relegation zone when Unai Emery took over at Villa Park.
Yeah, we were just outside the relegation zone when Unai Emery took over back in 2022 October. But now we're here, and the FA Cup semi-final. We were in the Champions League quarter-finals, nearly completed, but instead coming against PSG and fighting for UCL in the Premier League. Let's go! Come on! Palace put it upfield.
Kicking from left to right, the first of the Emirates FA Cup semi-finals.
Yeah, the first FA Cup semi-final of 2025. We can't give Palace respect here. We just got to play out with no respect and show no mercy. We can't hesitate and we can't show no mercy. And we can't, actually, sorry that again. We can't hesitate and we got to show no mercy. That's what I meant to say. Champions League awaits for me. That's the oval map. The Villa boy. Oh, hang on. Chance already for over smoke. Made by all the Crystal Palace supporters, I think. It's going to be a goal kick, I think. As Cash is going back.
Really good defended, wasn't it, Steve? Really good defended. I mean, the ball through into Cash was a good one. Quite was. Kept his eye on it and no problem in the end.
Come on. Come on, Villa. Of course, Palace got the drums out. Carrotan blue, we even conquered Europe in 1982. The Villa boys from Aston, we travel near and far. You can hear us singing from the stands of Villa Park. Allele, allele. Smash my. Got them light. Didn't smash it, but I hit it again. I done the that chant. 2 minutes gone so far, goalless. Meaning that's most expected after 2 minutes anyway. We've got no mistakes today. It's got to be picture perfect from us. We've got to play like how we did against PSG in the Champions League, and if we do that, I think we may have Palace on the ropes here.
This is Leclerc at the back for Crystal Palace. He's had an outstanding season, actually. His first in English football. A replacement for Jürgen Anderson sold to Fulham.
Unai is crumble on me. Unai is crumble on me.
Anderson with the Palace fans at his back.
Yeah, we got a pressure him here. And the second half we'll be facing our fans. Back to Martinez.
Draw you in and then leave the two wing backs up top alongside the three players up the front there, and there's a Mateta Anso. And it can cause so many problems because they're brave.
When the Stanky Villa wearing. Rashford out, of course. Apparently he's injured.
The pace that they have.
So we know singing Marcus Rashford's on my mind today.
Esri Konsa here for...
It's Konsa. To go do it, yeah, it goes to Kamara. Back to Konsa. Get it Dinya. Get it Dinya. Or Cash, yeah. Okay. Okay, why don't we pass back then? Get it Dinya. We're singing. We're walking along, singing a song, shitting on the city as we go. Oh, Birmingham, are you listening to the song we're singing? We're walking along, singing a song, shitting on the city as we go. Oh, Smalley fouled at Wembley, but we won't. Yeah, the Bruno scum started Wembley, but we won't. Torres.
He's become absolutely crucial to Villa, Alan, hasn't he? Because he can play as a 10, he can play as a 6, he can play as an 8.
Yeah.
He's got a lovely range of passing, and he can
Yeah,
hit the ball
Tielemans.
as well.
The other fans will have their opinions, but I don't think he's been far off either him or Rodgers and Villa's play over the season. They really, both of them have had an impressive season. Well, I guess Tielemans maybe just edged up.
Mike isn't smoking,
Stop play at Wembley. Dean Henderson has just been called upon to come and pop some of the red and blue variety which have come out of that end of Wembley Stadium.
Oh yeah.
How many times
Yeah,
at Wembley
Palace
Stadium
fans.
has that been said then? Balloons have stopped play.
Yeah.
Remember the beach ball that scored a goal for Sunderland at the stadium alive.
It's Consa.
Here's Cash.
Good pass in Asensio. Get him again. He's got over the top to Watkins, but I think he could be offside. Maybe not though. He's Digne.
Desperate to have a big day for Villa.
Tielemans. Asensio to Digne. Aye, ref! Ref! Anthony Taylor, of course it's fucking him. He's the one who sabotaged us when we play Newcastle. So he may do it again here.
My first opinion when I saw it as well. The referee got it spotted.
The refs have been fucking shit against us this season. Like, we've had so many decisions against us this season.
Dozens and dozens of balloons around us up here.
Most notably against Man City, but most of the fouls have been given that weren't really fouls. I'm only most of the Champions League too. Like that referee robbed us against PSG in the second leg.
They pack a punch down his right hand side to Crystal Palace, and
No.
this is very much part of that.
The throwing that one big. What's this?
Signed only last week by the Colombian.
Yeah. FC 25 team of the season's out, and obviously I returned for team of the season. But keep focused on the Villa though. It's Consa.
Villa very happy to take their time.
Yeah, BRA. Yeah, BRA. Oh, tenders in the sky. This is Torres.
Palace as much as he can.
Kamara. Get out of Cash, he's running.
Camera showing a bit of strength to hold off Mateta.
Bigger strength from Cash off Mateta. Now back to Kamara. Yeah, Kamara. I think did I say Kamara? Did I say Cash? I think I say Cash on the other side. Right. Get to Digne. Get to Digne. Esri. Get to Luca Digne. He's got no one on him. Goes to Cash instead. That might not be a good decision, but back to Conso anyway. Get to Luca Digne. He's got space. He's in space.
Is that playing in the back of your mind, or are you thinking, yeah, that's what we did wrong?
Get to Luca Digne. He's in space.
That's what we need to put right now.
Well done, pal.
You're certainly aware of what's
No, he's got no
gone on in
space,
previous
apparently.
games, and you try and learn to say, well,
Here's Boubacar Kamara.
what did go wrong? How were we beaten, or how didn't we win that game? For the last 4 games where we played against Palace, that's certainly been the case.
Right,
So
get
there's no
Cash
need
or... Yeah,
for Palace
okay.
to change what they do it really, really well. We've spoken about their wing
Good
backs,
pass to Martinez and
certainly
Digne.
effective. Maybe different personnel with the 1 or 2 changes that he's made today.
Good pass around like this is us not showing...
Rashford would have
Not...
started or not if he had
It's
been
just
okay.
showing mercy to them. Like we got show no mercy to Palace. That's good play. It's Cash. Out to Rodgers on the right hand side. Scored a Manchester United against PSG. Can't get much right here. Oh ref, come on Anthony Taylor! You're the worst ref in the league! Mate, worse than Michael Oliver. I'll say it. But that's not even close, that's not even contact for a foul.
Former Forest player, of course, that could be.
Yeah. Former Nottingham Forest player, and yet we might get Forest in the final. Not sure if the fans will like Cash anymore, the Nottingham Forest fans. Obviously, we bought him from Forest when we in our second Premier League season. Consa. Get it to Dinya. Get it to Luca Dinya. Okay, to Cash. Alright. Yeah, Burfield. Nice.
Rogers trying to run in behind.
Rogers trying to run in behind, but Gray was there. Speaking of Gray, I got him in my FIFA Ultimate team, I have. Because I quit FIFA for like 2 months and I'm not changing my team. I've only had like 3 changes from the start of 11. To be honest, I couldn't care less about it. I don't really care what my team, what my outcome team is at the end of FIFA.
You're aware it's coming, which the Palace player should know, because he's clever at it.
Suarez to Consa. Okay, back from Cash to Consa. Possession will win your game, lads. Show no mercy, Will, and scoring goals.
One of their best performances of the season.
If possession doesn't win your games, goals do. Good play from McGinn. It's Dinya. Tries to play with Watkins in, but Cruyff was there. That'll be a Villa throw-in.
Clever play from McGinn, though, brave and accepting the ball.
It's clever play from John McGinn, definitely.
Under pressure, to have the belief and the confidence to take that ball.
Yeah, be alright. Yeah, be alright. Yeah, the Villa fans at the far side of Wembley. I bet the ball is now. It's Asensio.
Asensio to McGinn. It was a good challenge by Richards.
Richards with a challenge on McGinn. Not Micah Richards, he doesn't play anymore.
That's a shame. It was quite
Yeah, Alford Villa throw it. Wembley, Wembley, we're the famous Aston Villa and we're going to Wembley. Wembley, Wembley, we're the famous Aston Villa and we're going to Wembley.
And he's turned this season around because they didn't really start too well, Palace, having finished last season really strongly. Obviously lost then Elise in the summer to Bayern Munich, easy.
Yeah, Palace played well at the end of last season when they had Elise. Trying to go to Ollie Watkins, but no avail.
Yeah, the models of consistency, Crystal Palace, in the last 10 seasons, they haven't finished higher than 10th or lower than 15th. They're currently 12th.
Yeah. Let's go to Kamara. Oh, he's lost it. Asensio, come on. Kamara. Oh, he's going to shoot. Oh, good effort. If that went in, that would have been a brilliant goal from Kamara. He's only scored once in Villa. I'll start again, though. He's obviously scored only once in Villa. That came in the League Cup against Everton last season.
As if to say, I made the run there. You can just see him in front of him.
Yeah.
I'm not sure the pass was on, so it's probably the right thing to do.
Probably the right thing to do to have a go. Kamara's been unreal this season after his returns to the stadium from his ACL injury. Unai Emery won 11 trophies as a manager. His most recent trophy was the Europa League with Villarreal.
Take that with him. It's only really at Arsenal that he hasn't managed to add to his silverware CV.
Yeah, over only at Arsenal. But he also Europa League final, I think, got sacked the season afterwards. I think things were getting pretty toxic at the Emirates with Arsenal until obviously Mikel Arteta took over and basically rebuilt the whole team. And turned Arsenal into what they are today, which is treble winners, but in second place. Treble second places, that's what I was meant to say. Obviously, the games earlier, Wolves beat Leicester 3-0, Southampton beat Fulham, Newcastle beat Ipswich, not good for us, and Brighton beat West Ham, and Chelsea also beat Everton, which 2 results have gone against us in the league. The boys in claret and blue, we even conquered Europe in 1982. The Villa boys from Aston, we travel near and far. You can hear us singing from the stands of Villa Park. Torres. Ezri Konsa. Of course, Palace to match out again.
Martinez looking for Watkins.
Martinez looking for Watkins. Watkins has got the ball actually. Good control from Watkins. Obviously scoring against Crystal Palace earlier in the season in the Villa Park fixture in the Premier League. And Rodgers did him at League Cup. Not League Cup, sorry, but Premier League in the away fixture which lost 4-1. But now this is a stronger Villa than what we played with against Palace, because that's when we were doing with injuries. Now we got the full starting 11, except Rashford, so... Yeah. So I think we could be favourite to win this, but I don't know. Yeah, be alright! Yeah, be alright! All tenders in the sky. Yeah, be alright! Yeah, be alright! Oh, ref, anti-tie, give it a roll, yeah! Stop showing your love for Crystal Palace and give us a free kick roll, yo! He's not fit to ref, he is. He's never been fit to ref. I don't know how he's ever accepted it at the Premier League.
Marquez back to Richards.
As they send it forward. And Martinez there. Mateta try and get him behind.
Really was. Difficult hole to find him with it being that straight.
It's Konsa. Gets Dinya. Nice one, Emiliano. They actually listened to my suggestion, so. Alright. Tielemans, that's McGinn, sorry. There's there's a Palace fan who's absolutely going for it like they always do. Get to Cash, he's making a run. Looks like he's making a run anyway. Oh, good pass actually, Torres, to Rodgers. Then McGinn trying to go through to Watkins, but to no avail. We put Freeman there when we played Palace at Selhurst Park, but two of them were disallowed. Oh, come on, Anthony Taylor. You'll know you're supporting Palace today. You put a bit on Palace, didn't you, on your on like BetMGM or something? Like you bet on £100 to get Crystal Palace a victory. That's what you're going to do today. And you pay Palace £1 million to say, I'll give you a win.
Aston Villa players. And deservedly a red card there for Cameron.
Yellow.
Yeah, yellow. Yeah, keep up Alan Shearer. He scored many times at the old Wembley, playing for England and Newcastle. I don't know how he didn't spot a yellow card.
Well, Palace, we know, are amongst the very best at goals from set pieces.
Yeah, we got a job there.
This one, a little bit of backspin on it. That sense of the point getting around the back. His countryman Luca Dean got a head on it.
Yeah, Anthony Taylor's a ref. Of course he is. And he's supporting Palace today. I bet he is.
Well, we've got time anyway, haven't they? The fans, both sets of fans.
Yeah.
It's not every year they come here. Richards long throw, Lecomte trying to help it on its way. It's headed out by Luca Dean.
Mitchell fires it back into the box. Rodgers gets the first header. Konsa gets the second. Get away, Yuri! Get away, Boubacar. Nice. Oh, good pass actually. Miss Rodgers. Can he outpace Mitchell? Looks like he can. There's a free kick. Thank you, Anthony Taylor. You're doing a great job this game. Not, but we'll take the free kick. Yeah, Rodgers, he's good at carrying a ball, he is. He's good at carrying a ball forward. We've seen him many times this season. If he gets a BPL team at the season in FC 25, I'll try my absolute best to pack him. If I might Michael you on when I get the book, of course. Yeah, BRA! Yeah, BRA! Hold tenders in the sky. Yeah, be alright. Yeah, be alright. Going to my whole end chat next week for Villa vs Fulham. So I won't be able to do a watch along to that, but I could do a little. I'll do like a few short videos of when I'm there if I can record the moments of it.
Villa set decent. Marco
Asensio's on it. He's scored a few of these at Real Madrid and PSG and assisted a few. So what's the plan today? Unai is calm, but me. Asensio swings it in. Near corner. Blind by Richards for a corner kick. Come on, Dilla.
He couldn't take any chance. He didn't want to risk hitting it out to his right hand side, so to his left. But unfortunately,
everyone says it's just water. There's Asensio on the corner. Swings it in towards Torres and I think Consta. No, Tielemans. Could be a goal kick. Not one my Tielemans is pleased with, I don't blame him. Dante Talley is a shite ref. And he's shown it time and time again this season that how much of a shite ref he actually is. Just my chair chat. Yeah, Palace making the drum noise. Watkins got a touch. No, it's Asensio with a touch there, but we didn't get it. We need Watkins on target today. We do. We can't have him missing chances.
So far in the game.
I mean, his goal contributions. It's not been an overall bad season for Watkins. 16 goals and 13 assists. That ain't bad. Just how many chances he missed. He could have had 30 already this season if he didn't miss so much. Is Ismail Assar. That's over for Ismail Assar, that cross.
We'll see what he's trying to do. Trying to find Mitchell, who was just coming out of the far post, but he's got too much on it.
So Assar overhit the cross and it's going to be a goal kick. That was obviously going over as soon as he hit her. Yeah, he hammered that cross. There's no need to hammer such a cross. Some of the Villa fans.
Had some wonderful days today.
I bet if Jack Grealish had a chance, I bet he'd be a bit supporting Villa. But obviously he's got the Eastern McCall in Man City tomorrow, so.
Victory over Bayern Munich, of course, as well in the league phase of the Champions League.
Yeah, victory over Bayern Munich. But almost insane comeback versus PSG and getting to the quarterfinals.
Is their chance of a trophy?
And obviously getting robbed against Juventus. Hang on, it's Watkins. He's got Digne supporting Digne. He goes back to try again versus Digne, but got instead to the opposition player, Munoz. No foul to Dante Taylor. So we get the ball for now. Balloons on the pitch again. I think it's the Crystal Palace fans going there. Well, Villa did do it, to be fair, against Preston, but then I think it died down after going 3-0 ahead. Digne gets into Asensio, tries getting to Watkins, good touch from Asensio. Asensio tries getting back, but can't get it. It'll be a Villa throw-in, I think. Yeah, Villa throw-in.
Once the foul comes, he's still talking to the referee, asking for the foul.
We're playing well, we are. So you give the chance and give the goal. That's all we need. I think Watkins wanted the foul.
Well, they settled for a throw taken by Luke.
Settle for a throw. That'll be another throw in.
Another throw in to Aston Villa.
Yeah. We're getting most of the chances at a minute. Now we're playing 4 at back. We shouldn't have much of an issue in defence when we play 3 at back in February.
Tielemans back to Luke. That's a really good ball. It flashes through.
Oh! For Morgan Rogers.
Was at the back. May not have expected the ball to get as far as him.
Do you expect it? I don't think. I don't think he expected that. Let's watch again. So it's into Rogers. Yeah, I don't think Rogers expected it. He could have took a touch and hit it. Let's have this again.
Chance we've had, isn't it?
Yeah, a bit of time to take a touch, but not much time. So, yeah, he had no choice but to smash it. Villa.
He approved.
Yeah, Unai approved.
Mateta did well to get a foot on that. That was a high boot by Eze.
High boot by Eze, free kick to Villa. Checking notifications, checking off my iPhone.
A bit of bother here.
From a forward's point of view, I was well entitled to go for that, though,
right.
wasn't he, Eze?
Back on the game. Yeah, it's a high boot on Matty Cash. Eze.
Into Cash, who was stooping, but the boot is high.
Yeah, boot's
Cash
high,
is
so that's
okay.
obvious foul, but no card. 25 minutes gone, still 0-0. Sure I am on Villa till I die. Villa till I die. On Villa till I die. I know I am, I'm sure I am on Villa till I die. Villa till I die. I'm Villa till I die. I know I am, I'm sure I am on Villa till I die. It's like where he went down, but Rogers gets to Asensio. Not sure if I was out of play.
Mitchell just kept it away. As the return came from Marco Asensio. He was in danger there, Mark here, turning into trouble. He did well not to, and that's a free kick. Marco Asensio catching the standing leg of Daishi Kamada.
Can't get away with that one.
No, I don't think Asensio would
Well, even in 1957, when Aston Villa
even
last
if
won
it
the
wasn't a
FA
ref, I don't think Asensio would get away with that one. There's also football in League One at the minute. Wrexham are looking to steal a promotion to the Championship against Charlton Athletic. If Wrexham win, they're promoted. But Charlton need to win to keep their automatic promotion hopes intact. Otherwise, it's going to be the playoffs for Charlton Athletic. Hang on, was that Stockport winning? Did Stockport win too? I think they did. I didn't really pay attention to them. Yeah, they did 3-2 over Lincoln. So, if everything goes stupid in the last game, like Wrexham lose, or like if Wrexham lose on the final day and Charlton don't get a result and Wycombe don't get a result, Stockport kind of end up being automatically promoted. They've actually got to play Wycombe, so that's like an all or nothing game. That is. Chance of Palace, but Digne clears.
He's lucky that Luca Digne was just behind him. Eze for Palace.
It's Eze. Here's Richards for Crystal Palace. We've conquered Europe in 1982. The Villa boys from Aston, we travelled near and far. Sorry, chat. Bless me. You can hear us singing from the stands of Villa Park. I'll stop chiming right through because I know I was going to sneeze. Shall not, we shall not be moved. We're the pride of Birmingham. We shall not be moved. We shall not be moved. We shall not be moved. We're the pride of Birmingham. We shall not be moved. On Mateta, beats Consa. Calls for a foul.
He's saying it's a free kick. Mateta wheels away in celebration.
That won't count.
The decision is that he fouled Consa.
It's like a contest. Look, there's a contest back as well. Yeah, that score, that goal was disallowed, so no.
He's got him pull on his arm. Has he?
Looks like it.
Consa goes
Looks
to try
like
and
it.
kick the ball and kicks Mateta. With the ref giving that, they're not going to overturn it now.
Yeah.
You can see the referee in the picture, he's got a really clear view of it.
Yeah.
And blows straight away.
Yeah.
No goal.
Well, Oliver Glasner is less than convinced.
Yeah.
Less than convinced.
So no goal, and it remains 0-0.
Thompson is the video assistant referee, and the decision has been rubber stamped. And we're still at 0-0.
But that's what he does, Mateta. He makes life very,
Yeah,
very
that's
difficult for defenders.
That's what Mateta does.
Puts them under pressure and makes it uncomfortable for them.
This Consa. Flash got something there, mate.
Yeah, I wasn't convinced it was a foul. I tell you, I wouldn't be happy if that's given against me.
And a free kick as well. Foul by Kamada, so it'll be a free kick, another free kick to Villa.
I see a lot that he's done wrong there, Mateta, other than put Consa under pressure.
Yeah. Half an hour gone and it's goalless.
And that's charged now by Sarr.
Torres with an error this time. Here's Sarr.
For them moving forwards. Ismaila Sarr did pretty well.
Who's marking Eze on the edge? Who's marking Eze on the edge? Just tackle him for God's sake, or intercept before he has the chance. It's all to do now. Kind of saw that coming as well.
Well, I thought they were lucky to get away with the first one. Mateta fouled, but they were sloppy again.
Sloppy again.
It's a poor ball and Torres closes it down and puts Torres under huge pressure.
Eze with the goal.
And then you think, can he find
Can't know he get involved. Rashford to we'll go sign him.
22, 23 yards out. Into the roof
Yeah,
of the net.
like, get close to Sarr, will you?
What a finish.
Like, Cash really should keep it on his front of Sarr.
What a glorious hit.
He's going to stay there. So why don't you get closer? And maybe Kamara as well.
Villa players are moaning to the referee that they felt there was a handball in there with a closing down from Sarr.
Maybe a handball.
But I think it's in a natural position, his arm, and he's about half a yard from him. He can't do anything with it. But that finish is exceptional.
Yeah, stop watching it again. Let's go on with the game.
It's so often the star of the show for Crystal Palace, and Eze produces.
Yeah, it's go stand.
And the Eagles have the lead.
We can't let them take over this game. We can't. As I said to the players, show no mercy. Show no respect, show no mercy, and give it your all. Play like you did in the Champions League. Be a corner.
Stuck with him well, hasn't he? He's made a couple of those runs, and he's not been able to get away from him at all as yet. Eddie Watkins.
Close Palace fans singing, now they're ahead.
Selhurst Park may not be the loveliest stadium in the Premier League, but it's one of the loudest.
Yeah.
And they brought
always like the noise from Palace fans. That's what I've always rated them.
Today. But to the corner, Tielemans.
Gone short.
Again trying to get onto it.
Asensio. Whips it back in. Torres. Oh.
Clever corner, wasn't it? Really was. Very different. Palace are waiting and expecting that ball to come into the box with a bit of height on it. It does on the second occasion. And Torres wins it, but the ball before was a low one. It was dangerous. Just can't get it into the corner he wants to go.
Well, it was his error, really, Pau Torres, that the goal came from.
Yeah. From Torres' error, but Cash could have better marking Ismaila Sarr and Kamara. Oh, hang on.
Long to Watkins.
Offside.
And that's because he was, and the flag has gone up
Offside.
on the far side from Gary Bezzy.
Probably got a yard offside, there's no doubt.
A shake of the head. There's a long way to go.
Still 56 minutes for us to turn this around, plus added time, of course. There's at least an hour of play here.
Villa have just done, and you're going to get punished with the ability that Crystal Palace up front.
Yeah, we can't
have up front.
let them punish us with.
Really put you under pressure.
They will put us under pressure. We can't.
The ability they've got.
We can't let them.
We don't have to put a shift.
We can't let them punish us with the front power we've got of Sa, Eze, and Mateta.
Richards having to show a turn of pace here.
And there's some boots it.
Neatly done. Kamada forward, Mateta not with the
Boots it, Emiliano. You have to. Asensio, Kamara.
Asensio to Camara.
Free kick.
Camara was caught after he delivered the ball, and it's going to be a Villa free kick.
Two of them have a goal in.
Yeah.
Need a strong 10 minutes here, Villa.
You need a strong 10 minutes, we do. We can't just keep giving Palace chances. Digne to McGinn on McGinn.
Really well.
Beats
Used his
Richards.
body so well.
Goes back to Konsa. Tielemans, sorry. Going back to McGinn, now Torres.
Put it in.
Now Tielemans again.
Hard work in the turn. Could have just whipped it in.
Should have whipped it in. We're just taking it backwards now. Get it forward! Get it forward! Not backwards. That puts us under pressure. If you keep putting it backwards, it's going 2-0 at some point, no way. At least I missed it now.
Asensio. Gay's header. Camera taking over from Rodgers. Kamada with him.
Always something not liked from us this season. We always go backwards when we need to go forwards.
Everyone flies in.
Rodgers is down.
Rodgers and Mitchell are both down here.
So I guess from Rodgers and Mitchell. Oh, that's a nasty one.
Nasty. Really nasty. Just there from Mitchell. Totally accidental. It's a nasty one, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Knee
Yeah.
right into the chin.
Right into the chin of Rodgers, but he's getting up there, it looks like.
Well, they looked absolutely finished after about 25 minutes against Paris Saint-Germain and roared back.
Yeah. So it can happen again.
I was lucky enough to be there that night, and fans played a huge part in doing that in the second half, but the players without doubt responded.
Yeah.
We'll have to do the same again.
We'll have to do the same again here.
Yep.
Get to Digne. Get it to Digne. Yeah, that's what I thought. There's no way that Watkins might go in behind there.
John McGinn.
It's McGinn. Kamara.
Cash.
It's Cash.
He's lacking a little
Kamara.
bit of width at the minute, Aston Villa.
What's Kamara doing? Just
Jean-Philippe Mateta took it.
find someone to pass it to.
Ploughing a little bit of a lone follow, but he's done it brilliantly. Showed it to Konsa, then took it away from him. Saul was in the middle. Luca Dean was there too. The ball is still in play, probably. And then into the gloves of Martinez.
Yeah, into the gloves of Martinez. That was another scare for us.
Making their life very difficult at the back.
McGinn to Watkins.
Watkins for Villa. Still not to get away
Oh,
from
Watkins did
Richards.
well. That'll be a corner.
Sliding block, it's a corner. And the game is really starting to fizz now.
Yeah, it is.
It was great play from Mateta down the left-hand side. And he whips him an unbelievable ball. Because he just can't guide his header into the corner, and then all of a sudden Villa goes straight up the other end. And Ollie Watkins 1v1, but good defending again from Crystal Palace.
Palace fans in full voice. We got Starling sub. Rodgers not at that post is needed. Asensio whips it in. Into Konsa. Off the line. Rodgers, whip it back in, son.
Konsa nearly got on that one as well. Kamada here.
We're playing better. We are. Come on, Villa.
Just lightened up
We need a goal here. We can't just sit around and let Palace take this game.
Rodgers.
It's Rodgers. Another corner.
better from Villa.
It's better from us. We've responded.
I thought they've not done enough to the Palace back five. Look at the save there from Conser.
Yeah, Conser. Henderson reacted well.
But they haven't done that enough, Aston Villa. They haven't.
We haven't done that enough. We haven't just played in the box. We need to do that more.
To create those opportunities to get in behind or get the ball in.
Corner goes in.
Corner. Mateta actually got the touch on it. And then it's clattered away.
There's Martinez. Get to someone. I'll ask the team to go forward.
Well, real pressure on the Palace goal.
Yeah. We can't let Palace put pressure on ours.
Mateta burst down the left-hand side. It was nearly a second for Oliver Glasner's side.
Glasner shouting on touch on to his players.
First 40 minutes.
What's he from Moonlight as well?
Created problems. Obviously scored the goal with Eza, but the other two and a half worked hard as well and made it difficult.
That's a free kick.
And he thinks he got the ball fairly. Maybe it's the
no, he didn't.
Angle from which
Commander, you didn't. I accept it.
Free kick to Villa anyway. Tielemans, who scored Leicester's winner in the final here against Chelsea, of course.
It's Dinya. Conser, I don't know what we're going back for, although he was under pressure from Eze, to be fair. We gotta get the chops quickly, we do. Here's Martinez.
Think of another Scottish number 7 who used to use his backside rather like John McGinn.
Learned a bit off him as well.
McGinn does. Yeah, he's Scottish, so.
Mr. Dalglish.
Kenny Dalglish.
Celtic and Liverpool in Scotland.
I don't think I played Kenny Dalglish on FIFA yet. I mean, I have, but I haven't clipped it.
Tielemans.
McGinn.
Good feet. Cameron.
Good pass to Kamara. Watkins. That'll be a free kick.
He's got the free kick to Wharton's disappointment.
Not sure if ever on the touchline, it don't be very tracksuit. He must have done. I would if I was a manager. I was going to tracksuit bottom, but I was wearing full tracksuit. It's more comfortable.
It's a bit of a challenge and a bit of a push on the quite really.
Could be with Palace a bit, to be fair. A bit more to the
played under Oliver Glasner.
left.
As Tielemans delivers for
Tielemans
Villa.
delivers. McGinn whips it back in. Oh!
Well, Henderson was in no man's land. Conser couldn't quite reach it.
Here's Rodgers.
And Rodgers has run out the pitch this time. But Conser
Rodgers ran out the pitch.
penalty area again for
Yeah, Conser again.
Aston Villa.
I tell you what, it was a brilliant ball in from McGinn.
It's a great ball in from McGinn. So we are starting responding, but we haven't got the goal yet.
Nightmare for the defender, and he just can't get on the end of it. Conser really is a clever ball in.
What about this, Alan?
Brilliant forward play. Skill.
Good play from Mateta. We just couldn't deal with it then.
And then have you got the quality to put a good ball in? Absolutely. He just gets ahead of it, doesn't he, Sar? 2 or 3 have little pops at Mateta there and can't get near him at all. The determination in him there.
Yeah.
Really is a clever run.
Maybe Luca Dean just in the eyesight of Ismail Sarr.
There's Tielemans.
It's brilliant to the play.
Dinya. We might convert this if we get a chance. Attempts 2 to 4.
This is where Villa have struggled, I think. A lot of the players being down the middle, and that's suited Crystal Palace up until now. Being able to get tight and compact.
There's Asensio.
There's
Cash.
in a good area.
Rogers. Asensio.
It's a good block. The flag got across. This might be trouble. It's Eze for Crystal Palace.
Might be troublesome.
Adam Wharton.
Wharton to
There's
Munoz.
room here for Palace, and they've got 6 up here. That's a nice looking ball. It's Manasar in behind Luca Ding. Oh my goodness me.
Missed it by Mitchell.
Tyree Mitchell, the goal at his mercy. Eze.
Munoz.
Munoz.
Good defending from Digne. So he kept it in, did.
They're not done yet. Munoz again. Eze in the back post.
Rogers gets out, but it's going to be Palace corner.
But Tyree Mitchell.
It's what they've done absolutely brilliantly. They're in a defending position.
They do it all the time this season, Palace do. They've done it all the time.
So many men forward, wing back into forward, running in behind. He then starts, picks out the other wing back, Mitchell. And he misses an absolute sitter. He just can't get the connection with his right foot there. He doesn't look comfortable at all. He's all off balance. But brilliant again from Palace how they get into that position.
That was lucky. We could be 2-0 down.
Well, he'd want the Wembley turf to swallow him up.
Could be corner in from Eze.
Eze with the delivery, the flick on.
That'll be a goal kick with a minute to go in this first half. Looks like it's going to be 1-0 at half time. We haven't converted our chances, and we just let Palace go and score for a Pau Torres error. And realistically, on the goal, Matty Cash should have been marking Eze more instead of leaving him on the edge of the box, free to shoot.
There's no doubt they've been the better team and deserve
Or Kamara, of course. Not fully Matty Cash on that one.
Villa have lost 6 of their last 8 under the Wembley arch.
Yeah, the only time we won were against Derby and against Liverpool.
Of the first half.
Of the FA Cup semi-final and the playoff final. Tielemans.
To the sound of popping balloons.
Yeah.
Cash to camera.
Back to Cash.
Is in the middle of the park. They're looking up to try and
Of course, Cash get past it back. What he always does when he's under pressure instead, try and run it in.
As they are when they're defending. They've been too comfortable from a Villa point of view in the first half. They've not worked them anywhere near enough.
Yeah, we need to work him more. It's Rogers. Hi. Half time.
Well, it was a slow burner at Wembley until Iberi Eze unlocked its semi-final with a magnificent goal. It's Crystal Palace who have the lead.
Half-time chat, 1-0 Palace. I mean, thoughts on the second half in the live chat, but I didn't think that was good from us. Easy could have avoided the goal. Torres made the first error, and then we just didn't mark Eze on the edge.
Hardly given Aston Villa a sniff, and they deserved their half-time lead.
Yeah.
Half-time in the first semi-final. Palace 1, Villa 0. Yes, Crystal Palace have the edge at half-time.
Yeah. We shouldn't have gave them as much room as we did. Yeah, we shouldn't have given him as much room as we did. But then there's everyone converted. We shouldn't have given him as much room as Cash and Kamara did. Back in a bit, chat. Go AFK for half time break, chat. Right, the old chat. We're back. Yeah, Liverpool could win the Premier League tomorrow, which I actually think is going to happen. Oh shit! I commented on my main channel. Never mind, it's staying. Alan Shearer and McGantry and Gary Lineker. Gary Lineker's leaving Manchester today. He's done it for like over 20 years, I believe. From what I heard. Second half's about to kick off, so I thought I'd come back up and get ready for the second half. But yeah, we looked scared. We looked scared in my first half. Cash kept passing back and then didn't mark Eze for the goal. So I think he should go off. No offence to Cash, of course, but mate, in these games, you've got to step it up and play your best. You got to show no mercy, Matty. And you ain't doing that. You look scared. You're passing back, although you do some good runs. But yeah, we keep passing it back. We don't need to go full possession against Palace because that doesn't win you game. Goals do. We need to bring on attackers and just show no mercy for the second half. Let me check the stats. Look, more possession. Look, we got more possession, but possession ain't all about winning. So if it's 50-50, that'll be alright. I don't go for possession. I never do. I just don't like the possession idea. We have more corners, of course. They've had a big chance and they've taken it. 7th by Palace. With Rashford not on the bench, we've got no other choice. We've got Marlon, Maatsen, Garcia, Barkley, Bailey, Mings, Onana, Ramsey as the subs, but we can only bring 5 of them on. So I'm thinking Maatsen or Garcia, Marlon, Mings, Onana, and Ramsey. Yeah, first shot on target again. Always the first bloody shot on target. Yeah, it's happened again. We can see it again with the first shot on target. Second half's about to begin, I think.
Down against PSG sort of re-energised him a little bit, and I think they will do it in the second half. But
yeah,
we need to up the tempo.
We need to up the tempo and show no mercy.
You just wonder whether all the big games.
I said it in my first half. We got up the tempo and show no mercy. Michael Richards is right there. We got
to deal with that.
We got increase the tempo on Crystal Palace.
It might have a little effect, but at this stage of the season, you don't really feel tired.
Well, when you look at the bench, though, got some big hitters on the bench. Bailey, Ramsey, had a bit of energy. Marlon, who's been coming on scoring goals for them, so they've got options.
What about Palace's approach now? Because when you've got that lead, sometimes it's do you stick or?
I think they've just got to keep doing what they're doing. Villa definitely come into the game a bit more towards the end of the first
Palace
half.
will just keep doing what they're doing.
Palace have to go out
but we got to show no mercy. They're back on the pitch. Second half's about to begin, chat. But honestly, chat, let me know what subs we think we should make in this second half. But basically, we need to make a few.
What a great thing that would be for Crystal Palace to have a chance to win that first ever major trophy. Let's read.
Yeah, Palace never won a major trophy in their whole club history. Well, we're looking for our first major trophy since 1996 for the 1962 Cup win. But if we play like we did it at first half, we ain't going to get through. We've got to play with more intensity and like I said, show no mercy. Here we go. Come on, you Villa boys. In front of the Villa fans, of course.
1976. This is their 6th, and they're in front at half-time. Thanks to that Eze strike after half an hour.
Yeah.
He's the man with the problems. He has so often been the man with the solutions.
Give Rodgers down the middle and put Asensio on the right hand side because that's what before. But that's what I think we should do as well. Like change of some positions. No changes so far.
Half-time.
But it will come soon. This game goes to extra time, chat. Obviously, the Watchalong will continue. I might sit down for extra time because my feet might get a bit tired. This game goes to extra time. It may even end in the sunset.
In need of improvement.
We need of improvement. We got to show it. We got to show no mercy, and we better not look scared.
Well, as we said, we did it against.
And possession is it a game to win, boys? It's getting goals. So please try and do that.
More players in forward positions.
Yeah, BR or Rogers. So I think was offside, so yeah.
In the first half, Aston Villa.
I think we would have counted if it went in anyway.
Mitchell has conceded a throw-in.
So Cash at the throw-in. He can do some good throw-ins, Matty Cash can. That's something to go at Matty Cash, but he was partly at fault for the first goal, along with Digne and Torres, in my opinion. I mean, that shot isn't beating Martinez, I don't think. I think that shot was never gonna. I think Martinez was never gonna save that. Just happened about half time, I am. Steve Wilson, Alan Shearer, the commentators.
Actually met very often in the FA Cup, these two sides. It's only the fourth meeting that they've had. And Aston Villa have won all the previous three.
Yeah, we have.
Good header again, Mateta.
When we last played Palace in the FA Cup, I can't exactly remember. They got 3 at the back, of course. I think we're at 4-2-3-1, which is something we've always gone with. Although if I was a Villa boss, I'll obviously go for a 4-3-3. With a classic 4-3-3.
All of a sudden, Villa are under pressure again.
Hang on, is there any teams now, Chuck, that still do the 4-3-3? I know Nottingham Forest, I think, do.
And Mitchell with a throw.
I'll have a look after this. When I'm starting to sit down, I'll check to see what teams have done the 4-3-3.
Misdirected. It's come off Watkins' toe to Beishi Kamada, though.
Eze, he's got a shot again. That's over this time.
To look for Carl.
Actually, I'll get a flash score now so I can have a look later. I know we don't play 4-3-3. Hang on, I can check Chelsea and Everton. Or me. I'll do that then. 4-2-3-1, 4-2-3-1. Boring. 4-2-3-1 is what nearly everyone runs with nowadays. Well, except some teams.
Well, they do have strength.
There, 4-3-3, Newcastle United. Fair play. I always other teams do 4-3-3, I do. Like the tactics of the, not the club. I might not like Newcastle, but 4-3-3 is always going to be a good system. I've always liked the 4-3-3. I even use it all the time in FIFA. Like, in any career mode, I always go with the 4-3-3. I think it's the best formation. Yeah, BRA! Yeah, BRA! I think we do need to change to a 4-3-3 if we're going to get anything out of this. But if we're going to do it, then I think we're going to have Tielemans, Onana and Rodgers in the midfield. Then right wing Mallard, striker Watkins and left wing JJ if he comes on.
Martinez played in the COVID Cup final for Arsenal.
Yeah, Martinez is an FA Cup winner, so hopefully that will help us. And a World Cup winner, of course. This Castro comes for last back, although to be fair, he did have 2 players on him.
Torres.
Gone to Rodgers. Still at the right hand side.
Very cleanly by Rodgers, who saw a little gap. This is only half dealt with it.
It's Cash. He's going to whip it back in. Oh! Oh! John McGinn. That's our first shot on target. Good ball for Matty Cash and John McGinn. What a chance that was. Good save by Henderson, to be fair. But what a chance of McGinn and what a finish that would have been. On the side foot volley.
And he certainly did that. Straight at him.
Straight at him, but I think if it was like 2 metres wider to Henderson's left, it would have actually gone in.
Delivers to the near post. It's flicked on dangerously. Lacroix away. Camera.
Digne, oh, what a hit that was.
Took the flick on its way through. It's a corner.
Another corner. We're showing the intensity now.
Caught it sweet.
He caught it sweet, look at Digne. He can hit him from his time at Everton and obviously when he hit the free kick against United in 2022. Another time he showed Digne can smash one in. Asensio at a corner. Our foot is on the gas.
Rodgers got a touch.
Eze. Here they come.
Eze was taken out of this counter attack by John McGinn, I think. Here's Kamada. Tielemans, Wharton. There's definitely more up than that.
And Martinez gets there.
Martinez is there. And he's in a hurry to try and get Villa.
Yeah, he's in a hurry. Don't blame Emiliano. McGinn. Can't get that anyway. It's going back to Digne.
Well, all the ingredients are there now for really.
All the ingredients, Palace appearance and subs. What about us?
certainly come out.
Come on, Nuno, get a sub.
Energy, haven't they, Aston Villa?
We've lost it. Cash and Rogers that time. Ezo.
Still Mitchell.
To Mitchell.
And Morton hasn't scored this season. Looks for Eze now.
Oh, ref.
It's a penalty.
Oh.
Kamara for Eze. And Crystal Palace have a penalty.
That's a penalty. This could actually do it for us.
Jimmy Taylor just gave himself half a second to think about it. And then did, I think, what everybody thought he would. And points to the spot.
Yeah. Did you need to do that, did you, Boubacar? I think he's going to go to the bench now. He's got no other choice but go to the bench.
You see what he's trying to do there, Cameron. He just can't get out of the way of it. And the referee again has a really good view of it and does take a second or two to think about it. Just tries to go for the ball there and he protects it really well as he just gets across really, really well.
Of course, Mateta's going to take it. There's no VAR, I don't think, in this, or is there?
Well, there is a VAR check going on. The decision that it's a foul has been rubber stamped by Craig Pawson, who's just checking what they call the APP, the attacking phase of play, to make sure there was no infringement in the build-up to the foul.
There wasn't.
Austin McPhee, Villa's set-piece coach, is getting involved with Oliver Glasner.
Penalty. Yep.
Well, Mateta
So it's going to be 2-0 then.
has taken 2 penalty kicks for Crystal Palace this season, and he scored 2 penalty kicks for Crystal Palace this season. None as big as this.
Knowing Mateta is going to go in. I don't see Martinez saving this for me.
The king of mind games, Emiliano Martinez, trying to get into the head of Jean-Philippe Mateta.
Don't think it's going to work.
Here he comes.
Oh, he's missed! Still a chance, he's missed! Was not expecting that. So who else thought he was going to score? I did.
Just didn't guide it where he wants to, does it? Just
Can't post a thing. Yeah.
And goes wide. Agony for him and for Crystal Palace.
Martinez probably would have saved that as well. Let's have a look. Yeah, Martinez would have saved that if I was on target. Martinez would have saved it.
It could easily have been 2. It could easily have been 3. Villa are still in this.
Yeah, Martinez knew. We're still with a chance here. They're not going to concede straight after I miss that.
Richards forward.
It's just the opportunity that changes games, isn't it?
There are a few subs getting ready.
Absolute nightmare for the player.
At least it ain't a away game, mate. At least it's natural.
But on the other side of it, that should give Villa a huge...
Oh, Rogers.
And Rogers had a little touch. LaCroix just got it away from Asensio. Mateta.
Go away from Asensio, I think.
Camera for Aston Villa, revitalised by...
Yeah, revitalised. McGinn.
John McGinn.
Dinya.
Richards.
Appeals for handball. Fade away.
Handball from Villa fans.
It wasn't handball, but it should have been a better ball in from Dinya down that left-hand side.
Villa, 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 Villa.
As though they are still in this game, Aston Villa, and then it could easily have been almost out of reach. Can they make the most of the opportunity that has been given to them by the misses of Mitchell in the first half and Mateta from the penalty spot in the second?
Asensio's gone down to right hand side now. He's giving away now again.
Here is Mateta. Challenged by Tielemans, Marco Asensio. Rodgers dealt with by Gehi.
Of course, the Anderson boot that. Lots of catch to do a pass back. So it's still 1-0.
Luca Dean for Pau Torres. Martinez plumbed down the centre. Just a little bit.
Martinez to Watkins, but Watkins didn't get anything on it.
Not a bad run. Such a difficult pass to get right though when it's coming from that distance and pace.
Walton's forward ball is picked off by Matty Cash for Aston Villa. McGinn.
More subs again ready, looks like. Tielemans away from Mateta.
Ball to Rodgers.
Rodgers.
Well with that.
Watkins. McGinn. Overhead from McGinn.
Pass, isn't it? They work the ball really well and one or two really neat and tidy touches to get into that position. Then the simple pass is what's needed.
Well, what might have been for Oliver Glasner, but they can't think on that too
There's Roy
much.
Hodgson, I believe.
Roy Hodgson.
Yeah.
Watching on.
Was past manager until I think February last year, or January last year.
Gehi here for Crystal Palace. Tielemans was caught by Walton. Mateta with the layoff. Ismail Assar here. Good hit.
Why are we standing off him?
It's 2-0 Palace.
That could be it.
Huge goal for Crystal Palace.
All comes from that attack again.
They double.
It's notifying me, I know.
Ismail Assar.
Well, he played his role in the first half with the assist. More than played his role here. Closing down for Wharton, fantastic.
It's Tielemans.
No time on the ball for Tielemans to turn his underneath.
Look, why are we standing off him? At least Rodgers was trying to do his job.
The invitation arrives for him to have
The
a
invitation
shot.
arrives.
It opens up for him.
At least Rodgers was
Two
trying
touches,
to
that's
stop
the
him.
gap. And that, very much like his strike partner in the first half, is a magnificent strike and a great goal.
2 goals outside the box we could have
Nothing more than
avoided.
deserved.
We're still, like, we're playing better, but come on.
Great scenes.
If it wasn't for Mateta's penalty miss, it would have been 3-0 and the game over.
Delirium behind Emiliano Martinez's goal, because Crystal Palace now are within touching distance of the cup final.
Yeah. We keep playing where we are, we aren't going to win anything. We're playing some subs.
Villa are making changes. John McGinn is going to come
McGinn's
on.
coming
Leon
off.
Bailey.
I don't think I agree, but Leon Bailey coming on. And Ian Madsen.
And
Digne off.
Ian Martin has come on for Luca Digne. Left back, that's a straight swap. So McGinn and Luca Digne are off and have to sit and watch what remains, which is about 30 minutes plus added time. Martin and Bailey are on.
Yeah, Unai
Giving it away again.
changes.
Seriously, you're alright.
Team are very fortunate. It's only 2, as you just said.
There's Walton again.
Rodgers on the left now. Finds Watkins.
Watkins.
Yeah, we need a goal. Just scared, man. Something else, scared at the ball. Well, we do get it, but then we just
Wonderful strike.
give it away too much.
Just the way he guided it past Martinez into the corner. After the disappointment of seeing his teammate Mateta miss the penalty. So then, a few minutes later, smashed that in the back of the net.
Here goes Bailey. That's
Wins the corner.
It's an Aston Villa corner kick.
I think the only time one in London this season was against Brentford.
Cash.
Yeah, it was against Brentford.
Cash. Martin.
First game to Barry, but no avail.
Tielemans. Good challenge.
I don't know, we're not treating this like a club final. Like, we're treating it like it's a normal Premier League game.
We certainly do, but
Like, we've got to treat this like it's the final.
Come from. We look a very tired team at this moment in time.
Bailey.
Oh, Bailey, good ball.
Not had enough of that though, Aston Villa. Not
Yeah, Bailey hasn't played in a while, so he'll be fresh.
to do that and put balls like that in.
Tielemans, oh! Just over again. This over Yang going to get
I
through.
just wonder whether all the games that Aston Villa have had this season, they do look tired, but as you say, it just takes one goal to get back into this game.
2000 at Wembley.
Be right behind them again if they can do that. But that is a big if, the way things are going.
I wouldn't be scared of the ball. I'd just go for it.
Here. Half of them in agony, the other half in ecstasy.
Yeah. But a goal can change that. A goal for Villa could change all that.
Munoz here for Crystal Palace. Martin, who lost the Champions League final
Yeah, he did.
last season. Mateta trying to run in behind.
Bailey's come to the right-hand side. And
There's Cash. He and Bailey now at the right hand side.
That's a little switch as well for Aston Villa.
Cash being pursued and eventually dispossessed by the enthusiastic Mitchell. Kamada giving Eze an option to his left, drawing a white shirt in his direction. It goes the other way. Pau Torres is there.
Rodgers can't keep it.
Not for the third time.
They're there showing intensity power, so we're not.
Here is Minor Sarr. Hunter's block. Villa were wondering whether the flag would have gone up or not.
He needs options.
Yeah, he needs options. 26 minutes to save our FA Cup journey.
With added time, there is probably half an hour to play, and Villa need it to be huge.
Yeah. Can't keep passing it around like this. Come on! Tielemans. Get it to Madsen.
Tielemans has done pretty well.
That's why it's a get it to Madsen, although it's a free kick.
And a yellow card. Richards.
There's a foul, to be fair. Gone on at the ball.
Turn from Rodgers just to get away from the defender, meaning he has to.
We need more subs. We can't just go on with only 2 subs for the remainder of the game. We won't make the comeback.
Steve Coppell, who played in the 1976 FA Cup final for Manchester United when he was a student at Liverpool University. Times have changed.
Please some ball in Tielemans, please.
Yuri Tielemans. Goes back spin on it. Richards got his head on it. Mitchell away. Watkins off after this. Munoz is with it.
Watkins.
Did well.
Rogers.
Henderson.
Bailey! Oh!
Too many bodies in the way.
Too many bodies.
That was it. That's exactly what happened. If you look when the ball comes back to Bailey, they must be
Just smashed in top corner.
3 or 4 Crystal Palace players trying to block that, as well as the goalkeeper on his touch there. There you go. There's 4 of them in a line plus the goalkeeper.
I think the decision is it actually hit Pau Torres.
Did it?
Because a goal kick has been given.
I don't think it did. I need more subs.
Mitchell.
And Mateta again.
Mateta.
Martinez there.
Had a good flag that he got there.
Get to Maatsen. Maatsen's free in space, Esri. One thing I said to his team, goal possession. We're making up a sub. Looks like JJ's coming on.
Torres. Tielemans.
Ramsey can make an impact.
Approaching the midway point of the second half of this
Tielemans.
semi-final, and Yuri Tielemans has kicked that over the top of Rogers. And Munoz sees it behind for the goal kick.
They've defended really, really well.
Yeah, JJ's coming on.
Parts of this game when they've had to Crystal Palace. Spoke about their forward players and
So Daniel Marlin also getting ready, maybe.
But their defence are really solid and have been for the vast majority of this game.
Jacob Ramsey's coming on short now. I think Ross Barkley too.
Barkley as well.
Here's Conson. Kamada for Eze.
What's that ball?
Options here.
Giving straight up,
Maybe
straight
that
back
wasn't
to
the
her.
best of them. He ran into Tielemans.
Story from that second goal is for Killer.
Rogers here. Martin's continued his run. Rogers tried to make use of the space that Rada created.
Rogers did, but to no avail.
Bobbles for Henderson.
No way through. They're
No way through
frustrating,
again.
They really are.
It's Barkley coming on. Not sure about
Ross
that.
Barkley back from a knee injury, has just made a couple of substitute appearances in recent weeks because of that injury.
Yeah.
He'll be on shortly.
They've got to gamble, haven't they? They've got to get players on in forward positions who maybe can produce that piece of magic for them that they've been missing
I
up
think
to
Daniel
now.
Marlin's going to be the last sub, I think.
Well, we're going to see the substitutions now.
So Asensio's coming off.
Aston Villa, Marco Asensio makes way, and
Kamara.
Kamara makes way.
Why no Onana? That's something I want to know.
Is on, and so too is Ramsey. The cup winner with Chelsea.
Yeah. It's like I believe Chelsea and reached 3 consecutive FA Cup finals and lost them all. Bailey goes out wide. Goes the other side to Maatsen.
Martin. The clock is there for Palace, but he's not really done the job.
Ramsey.
Martin.
Maatsen again.
Tielemans. Barkley.
So just drive it.
He can hit them, Barkley.
He can.
And
Oh.
that's heading wide.
No trouble in the goalkeeper, that one, was it? Not in a hurry either. Crystal Palace to take it. Can't blame them.
Got we need Daniel Marlin as well.
A frustrating afternoon for the Villa fans, hasn't it?
Frustrating week with that late loss at
Yeah.
Manchester City in the week as they
Yeah.
try and
That was.
qualify again for the
That game we
Champions
shouldn't have
League
bought
through their
disaster. We
Premier
should have bought
League
Garcia
position.
one for cash. It was like today, it's more disaster over substitutes.
Positional change there for Morgan Rogers as well. This time he's came in from the left and now he's in the 10 Viola, just denying Watkins.
Should have been put there ages ago. Should have been put there at the start of the game.
Controlled by Mateta, Sarr putting it square.
Of course, they wouldn't matter if it was 3-0. Well, does Castro pass back?
I think we always knew that Jean-Philippe Mateta was a nuisance. Maybe what we didn't know until the last 18 months was just how good he is.
You know, with the penalty box, he's been absolute nightmare. He's been horrible to play against. He's been awful for those.
Yeah, he's been horrible to play against every time someone from against him, that's Mateta.
Leading the line, bringing people into the game, working hard, not giving the defenders a second to settle on the ball.
His matchup. His concept.
Tielemans. Jacob
Ramsey.
Walton again just doing enough to win the ball. And there's a
Here they come.
break on here. Munoz was fed by Kamada. Macheta's in the middle. Came off Ponce's shoulder. Sarr was saying possibility of handball. Walton again.
It's Ramsey.
Just got away from it. Ramsey. Tielemans.
Just find someone you're right. Stop wasting time. Goes to Madsen instead, Torres.
Ian Martin. Yuri Tielemans.
Tielemans. It's Bailey.
Bailey. Corner kick again.
Corner. We're playing well, we are. We just can't get the chances. Playing better this second half, but we just can't make a chance.
In this game,
So Wrexham all but going up. This will be a good delivery, Leon.
In goes the corner kick.
That wasn't a good delivery.
Very happy that it fell to him. Torres.
Cash. Bailey. Yeah, good chance here.
Bailey's done
He's done
well.
well.
Mitchell trying to recover. It's a little touch off for Barkley. Mateta doing brilliant
No penalty.
defensive job.
outstanding.
And Barkley's about to have a shot as well.
Great for his team, yes, he's prepared to do that.
Here's
Rogers again.
Got an important foot in. Munoz forward, picked up by Pau Torres. Yuri
Tielemans. Oh, man!
Quickly
Useless. Absolutely useless.
Great stuff from Mateta.
We've spoken so many times this game about his great forward play. How about that for defensive play as well? Timing of the tackle is just perfect, and it had to be. Well, he was given a penalty away.
Soaked in sweat, Jean-Philippe Mateta. He has put in a brilliant shift.
So bringing any Ketio on, looks like.
Oliver Glasner won the Europa League as the manager of Eintracht Frankfurt.
Guys, get this.
Maybe he'll keep this alive. And Cash.
There's Cash. Might be a chance now.
Rogers rather trying to pick
Well, just trying to get it, but couldn't.
Aisha Kamada slid in. Eze. Break on here. Pat Torres had to win that and did. Kamada. I think they'll be onside here, but Emi Martinez can get Villa moving again.
It's the wing back as well, trying to get forward.
Yeah.
When they win and break and
Ramsey.
try and score another goal. Maybe better off sitting back defending.
Ramsey. With a flick off Richards and Henderson thing. They just cannot make Crystal Palace crack.
Just their attitude as well, though, isn't it? When I said about Munoz going forward, they're trying to make it 3-0 instead of being content, but that is their positive attitude in this team.
Villa have made 4 changes and the Palace haven't made any yet, but Eddie Nketiah, who started the game at the Emirates against his former club in midweek, will be coming off shortly. If it is Mateta who goes off, he'll get some ovation, despite the missed penalty.
Barkley. Bailey.
Oh. Pushed it out. Watkins wasn't very far away from getting on that.
That's what we've needed most of the game, and other than the last 5 or 10 minutes when Bailey has come on.
Yeah.
Being able to isolate 1v1 and wide positions.
Yeah, Bailey's been actually pretty good. Trying to make chances happen.
Something, hasn't he? Absolutely.
He's given us something Leon Bailey has.
Not been tested either wing back at all like that, other than the last 5 minutes when he's come on.
It's a free kick. Won by Mateta.
It's Daniel Mara. I knew you would come on.
So Jean-Philippe Mateta makes way. Eddie Nketiah's coming on, and listen to this for Palace's number 14.
He deserves it, absolutely. I know he's missed a penalty, but what a performance from him. Forward positions and defensive.
Play Watkins off. He's done nothing. Oh, we're taking Rogers off. Well, that's basically game done then, because Watkins ain't going to do anything.
Morgan Rogers.
Although one subs as compounding into defeat.
Outstanding display of centre forward play.
It's not going to happen.
And Palace lead with what have been 2 outstanding
They play at
goals.
Palace, they play great.
That'll be a Palace throw.
Palace throw now, great.
Marlon has been in the goals of late for Aston Villa.
Yeah, scoring 3
against,
consecutive Premier League games.
Brighton, Nottingham Forest and Southampton. A couple of those when coming off the bench. They need something and they need it quickly.
Yeah, that's the right answer. We need something and we need it quickly. If we get 2 in 2 minutes, then it'll shift again.
Richards with the throw. Pau Torres got a head on it. That's another great clearance. Eze for Palace. Oh, brought it down brilliantly and kept it nicely done. Aisha Kamada here. Super ball in.
Thank God that ain't 3. Probably lost it. Yeah, I swear, I'll lose it if it goes 3 now.
But didn't quite do it.
Should have done it. Brilliant feet. Balance from Eze. And that is a great ball in. And that should have been in the back of the net. Don't think that's a difficult header. But again, superb from Crystal Palace.
Here's Ramsey.
Jacob Ramsey driving forward here. In
Ian Madsen. Oh.
Mitchell in front of Watkins to prevent a tap-in.
You have to get there.
It's good for Ramsey and Madsen.
Watkins was having a tap in. Great defending.
Yeah, 9 corners and we don't score from many.
Tielemans corner. Kamada's header.
Barkley, as Castro driving on Barkley.
Richard's header.
Barkley's lost it. Sure about Onana because Barkley isn't fully fit yet. I don't think.
Munoz heads for the penalty area. And Ketia. Little deflection. Martinez had to recover and just change the position of his hands. It's a good save that.
Good save for Martinez.
Yes, this time down the left-hand side.
Ramsey running at him.
Fresher legs than many, having just come on not that long ago. It's a sliding challenge. And
Corner.
Lacroix who made it. It's a corner to Aston Villa.
If we get a goal here, there's some chance. We saw Coventry do it last season. Let's see if we can do it this season.
Corner played short. Tielemans carefully into the box. Barkley couldn't get anything onto it.
Another corner.
Off Kamada for a corner. Not very long ago, Alan, you were here watching your side 2-0 up, conceded a very late goal in a very big game. How does it feel? How are Palace fans going to be feeling?
First time we played in a big game this season.
They certainly won't that. They've had the vast majority of this afternoon in their favour. The last thing they will want to do is concede a goal in the last few minutes, because I promise you the field's not very nice. Not very nice for the fans or the players. But they're holding out at the minute. They're doing a magnificent job of doing that, Crystal Palace.
Mitchell in need of treatment. It may just be cramp.
Could be.
I say just cramp. Nothing just about it.
I don't think we're going to do a chat. I really don't.
Well, these are 2 from the show reel.
Yeah.
The ball across some side.
It's like Cash knew Eze was going to hit it first time and decided not to mark it.
What a strike it was for an incredible goal.
They missed one. Rodgers, at least Rodgers is trying to do his job.
So he picks his spot and gets his strike away. Fabulous also. 2 great goals.
Ben Chilwell.
Mitchell's going off for Ben Chilwell.
Mitchell is not going to come back. Six and a half minutes of
Well, Watkins tried to get in there.
Henderson with the punch, Bailey with the retrieve. It's Cash.
Madsen. Go get this ball in.
Foul on Tielemans by
Free
Baisha
kick.
Kamada. Might be a yellow card here. It is.
There's Kamada on yellow now.
More defending to do for Crystal Palace though. Something they've done very, very well most of the afternoon.
Aston Villa's free kick. Martin bends it in. Decent ball too. Sarr got a touch on it.
Come out to Bailey.
Leon Bailey. Just
Use us again.
a little bit too high. Backed
Yeah, some fans are leaving.
Barkley unable to really reach it.
But again, when the original ball comes in, who's the one that's heading it away? Sarr. And forward coming back and having to help his defenders out, as they have done superbly well.
Yeah, some Villa fans are going for the exit.
Well, for all that they've had the better of their meters with Aston Villa
Yeah,
this season.
they're better of us all
Into the
season, Palace,
semi-final.
in terms of when we play them.
Crystal Palace. But they are very good value indeed for their lead. It's
Watkins, Marlon.
And now Marlon. Inside of Lacroix. Away from Wharton. Cash.
Why is he driving it? What are you doing, Matty? Wish I sold him for summer. We need a new right back in the summer to fix this ongoing right back situation.
Crystal Palace may well be back here next month.
Should play enough intensity, we don't.
Henderson's clattering clearance away downfield. Martin for Tielemans.
It's like the players just don't want to win a trophy.
Clip from Tyres.
Over here.
And Martin can't get there.
Yeah, Villa needs someone like Eze, we do.
Any one of his teammates, because every single one of them defensively creative in midfield, but when you want a piece of brilliance and you want...
We're not going to do it, chat. We're not going to do it. 3 minutes to go, we're not going to do it.
More often have done that this afternoon. It's a great performance from him.
And it was a great goal that really ignited this game. So Adam Wharton also making way. Jefferson Lerma and Will Hughes are on.
Wharton, Eze off.
Pau Torres. Last 2 minutes. And 2 goals to find.
Yeah. No other way we played ever since we Newcastle, we ain't going to do it.
Midfield was superb. Nunez down that right hand side. I said about the energy. How many times has he got into forward positions? And certainly the back three centre halves haven't really given Watkins or Rodgers or whoever's been on.
Not giving anyone a chance. They're all scared. They didn't want to. They didn't want to play for the club.
Superbly set up by Oliver Glasner.
No passion, no integrity. They should get the job. Well, some of them should. They should get the job for Fulham next week.
And their finest may yet to be.
Yeah, some of them should get the job for Fulham next week. The ones who not even tried.
Don't mind playing against Aston Villa in recent times, do they? There'll be 4 wins and a draw in the last 5 games.
That's right, out of both cups to Palace this season, assuming that there is no last gasp miracle survival for Aston Villa. Here's Bailey to Cash. Barkley. And Bailey. And Marlon can't middle through there.
Couldn't do much, Marlon couldn't.
Wherever you look, there's just Palace players and wanting to put their bodies in front of that.
No passion show. No, nothing. Go on possession game today, it's not worked. Possession game never works, do I? Go with goals and counter-attacking, not possession-based and tiki-taka.
Said earlier they're in a really good moment.
I always go counter-attacking, and it works.
An outstanding plan has been matched by an outstanding performance.
7 minutes.
There are going to be 7.
If it's still 1-0, there'll be loads of hope. Because 2-0 is barely known. Ones who started and didn't play well, they should get the axe from the start of the Fulham game, they should. If you had Rashford, this game would be a whole lot different. Mings needs to start against Fulham. Garcia needs to start against Fulham. Matt needs to start versus Fulham.
The Palace songs peal around Wembley Stadium.
I want Marlon to start over Watkins. There was some radical change for the Fulham game. As Madsen actually goes on a little run. Bailey.
Barkley with a late run into the area. Martin again. Marlon, Richards. Sure that helped.
Marlon couldn't hit it right.
Once again.
So this is on Villa Park. I do know the Drew's going to have a stadium, I think, for the way they play.
Nothing at all has fell for Aston Villa in and around the 18-yard box.
Well, some outstanding individual performances, but a brilliant collective display. Your choice has gone down pretty well.
It's not very often.
Tielemans. Pau Torres from Martin.
Brosnan was on a bit of a pop, wasn't he, that his team weren't getting as much rest as Aston Villa were by playing on Wednesday. It's his team that has shown all the energy, all the ability as well to go with it when they've had to.
Yeah, and I think Michael was making the point before the game that Villa have played 10 more games than Palace over the course of this season.
Yeah, could make us at the Champions League.
Maybe it's showing now in the latter stages, and once Barkley puts the ball out of play. And
Wrexham look like they're going up.
the sands of time are running out on Aston Villa. The hope
That scores like, don't
has
they?
all but ebbed
Yeah,
away.
Wrexham look like they're going up.
This team have just not got used to playing against that system.
Yeah, we haven't got used to it. We should have done.
Having the system, but you've got to have the players to play it, and Palace have done it really well. Villa have had no answers to it.
Tielemans, Robin catching, no foul. Sarr off down the middle.
It's going to be 3 now. Fuck's sake! Fucking 3-0. Do something! Show the passion, lads!
Greatest days in the club's history, and they'll have an even bigger one to come, because Crystal Palace
Fucking enough of this.
will be in the FA Cup final.
No passion show, no nothing. Where is the passion, lads? We needed passion in this game, not self-destruction.
The pressure that Crystal Palace have put them under. Exactly the same for that goal line. Nketiah really strong on Tielemans. There. And then you think, can he find that final pass? And he does into Sarr 1v1 and no mistake.
Ismail Sarr always plays well against us. I knew he'd do it. Again.
They're in the final. And they thoroughly deserve it.
They do, Crystal Palace. We've not played well today and it's shown. Fucking piss take. Yeah, drop all the players that have shown no passion today and keep the ones who actually played well.
2 for Ismail Sarr, 3 for Crystal Palace, and it will be only their 3rd ever appearance in the FA Cup final.
We've been wank way after that. Get Bailey starting against Fulham, like at least get him to start.
Crystal Palace only really written in the long history of this competition, because the stadium called that name used to host it more than a century ago. They're rewriting history books here, Crystal Palace.
You said they wouldn't have won this of the 7 minutes. They want more now because they're enjoying it. It's party time.
Aston Villa have yet another corner.
We've had 11 corners, we've not converted any.
And no chance.
When we played against Palace this season, it's been an absolute joke. We've lost to how much on aggregate? Like 11-4 is it? 11-4 across all the games.
Just not let them settle at all. Even Ketia comes on and closes down that Mateta was doing when he was on the pitch.
Will Hughes forward. And Ketia. Nuno's willing to make that run even at 3-0 up in the 97th minute.
His energy is incredible, it really is. He is just non-stop.